In today's video, I officially moved out. If you have been subscribed here for the last year or so, you will be a fan or familiar with basically the background setting that I got going on right now. Now, before I start this video, I just want to say if you make it all the way to the end of the video, I will give you a sneak peek of my current car, as well as the projects and modifications that I'm doing to this. So if you've been subscribed since day one, and you, my friend, are a day one subscriber, this one actually goes out to you. But currently, I'm sitting in my empty office space, which some of you have become quite accustomed to. We've built our setup over here, we built our PC, we built other people's PCs, we did a subscriber build, a lot of computer stuff for the most part. I kicked the crap out of my desk a bunch of times playing Apex. I did a lot of fun videos, and I also bought a banana light. So being that this is the last day that I actually have the keys to this apartment, I thought it'd be fun to show you guys what my living situation was for the last 12 months. So without further ado, guys, let's just get right into the tour. So what better place to start than the front door? We are going to be panning over to our left, and you're greeted right to your kitchen. Now, moving on to the living room space, you actually have the very first setup we had when we moved here. I actually lived here for 2 years now, and then the first location is where we had all of this stuff. So when I was doing car content, this is where I was. Now, this is actually my bedroom. This is the room that I had recently when you guys saw me in COVID, and this corner is where I actually had my little setup. Now, there's a toilet. That's where I took my poops. Here's a sink to wash your hands, but you have your standard washer and dryer set, full set. And honestly, that's kind of the entirety of the entire tour of the place. Not really big in the sense of space, but it got the job done. But from the visual perspective, it looked good on camera. This is the official car, my 2021 Hyundai Sonata SEL Plus. Most of you wouldn't have probably gone that deep into my channel to see basically the car stuff, you know, that we were doing here on the channel, like vlogging in that aspect. So don't worry, gaming videos are still going to be what we do here on the channel. Now, one of my favorite features of this car is perhaps the headlights. Now, if you look at it, it looks like one solid piece from down here that basically goes straight up, but it has this like cool effect where it fades into the chrome. Now, I know you might actually not be able to see it very well, but basically it fades from down here all the way into the actual body lines of the car. Tell me what you guys think. Does this car look like a catfish? Because I think it does, but I think it's cool. It looks good. Go ahead and turn the car on, and you can get an idea of what that looks like. It has this nice little thing down here that says drive mode, and basically when you press that, if you put it in sport mode, you get these like animation that kind of looks like a, I guess, burst is going off, like it's igniting to a different world. And I only really drive the car in sport mode. You might be wondering what this ugly cable is right here. Now, I did, however, do something that is a little out there. So let's just put on the accessories. Let's keep the keys in the car. Let's flip this switch right here. Now, you can't really see it too well, because, you know, it's kind of day out there, but we did do Underglow. I had a lot of time during my quarantine session, as you know, and it's all around all four sides, so I'll just walk around. I thought that was neat. It's fully Bluetooth, it's fully RGB. I guess in Grand Theft Auto they would call it golden shower yellow, to essentially kind of somewhat match the yellow. So yeah, at nighttime it looks way more aggressive because the yellow kind of gets darker. So I don't usually have these on in the daytime, but when it's nighttime, it looks like some Need for Speed Underground stuff. And this is truly a childhood dream of mine to do something like this, especially to say that I did it by myself. This was a fun project. This was definitely a lot easier as you do it. So if you're a Hyundai 2020 to 2021 and above, or whenever you're watching this video, and you need some inspiration or some ideas for your car, and you're like, I want to do stuff because it's a good platform, consider these modifications. It's very cheap. It's very straight to the point. It gets the job done. The stripe makes the car look way more aggressive. The front lip was only 30 bucks on AliExpress. Now, if you go on eBay, they're overcharging to like, almost, I see this thing go up to like 350 bucks. Like, this is ABS plastic. This is not real carbon fiber. You know what I mean? This is not going to be lighter and whatever the case is. And like I said, this is don't spend $300 or even $100 for this front lip. It was 30 bucks, maybe an extra $10 for shipping. So it was like 40 bucks in the hole for a front splitter
that just drastically makes the car look more aggressive. And then the yellow, like this was 18 bucks. So a roll of 18 got me the front. Another roll of $18 got me the hood. Another roll of 18 got me one side and partially another side because I ran out of a lot of stuff and I messed up the first time around. You know, and then the carbon fiber stuff on the interior. You know, this right here, that's another, you know, what is it, like a 20, 18, you know, and then you're talking another like 20. So in the whole, I'm already like a couple hundred, but it's still like, even just, if you're just focusing on exterior purposes, this is where you want to be, you know, something like this. Now, the original color that I did have planned for this car, which I attempted to wrap it in and messed up many times, was Nardo Gray. I wanted to do Nardo Gray with the yellow or acid green as the accent color. So it was going to be the exact same style, just done in a different color. So if I can find a wrap shop that's a little bit more affordable, I got quoted 2 places for like $4,000 to wrap the entire car, excluding the roof. So I was like, no, I'll just do this myself, what I can afford on a poor man's budget. And honestly, again, let me know what you think, because once I do the wheels and the tints and the carbon and on the, you know, the wing and the all that stuff, it's like the car is nowhere near done, and I just want you guys to be there for the journey. But that's basically it.
Thank you for joining me, seeing my car. I know a lot of you don't really care about what I drive, but some of you did come here for the car content quite some time ago, so this is for you guys. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know more videos that you guys want to see, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!